the First Lady, Cecilia Brækhus, one of the greatest female fighters in the history of this sport. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, known as the First Lady, Cecilia Brækhus. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing Natasha Jonas.
You're expecting an all-out offensive display. That right hook catching air. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They blocked the left there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Unlucky to miss with that jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Taking a big breath, and here we go again. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A lot of effort being exerted here. Tried to score with the uppercut. Caution being thrown to the wind. They missed with the jab. Counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. She wasn't ready for that counter. Jab slightly off target. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go to the fourth round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the straight left. The straight right just misses. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Jab misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nobody home with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. She misses with the jab. Just missed with that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
She got clipped by that counter. That hook won't score. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Her stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
JONAS in trouble. Hold that thought. And Miss GB is now in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Misses with the jab. They exchange punches. He got clipped by that counter. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, the referee might need to take a point here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook won't score. Incredible work rate. JONAS in trouble. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and that shot hurt JONAS. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They miss with the jab. Hold that thought! Oh, a lot of big punches, and JONAS can't take it. Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not going to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. About JONAS in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. It's round 10. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy, does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that uppercut. Jonas on wobbly legs. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And this GB, down goes Natasha Jonas. See that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.